Oh, hello. If the audio is broken, I apologize. It's been so long since I've streamed. And again, I apologize for that as well. I've just been a bit lazy. I don't know if you guys have ever had that time where you just like, you get in the rut of just not doing anything. It's a bit like that. So I just figured I'd... Sorry, I've got Turnip talking in my ear, but I've got it turned off so you guys can't hear that. He's talking about something. How's everyone doing? We're just gonna switch over to the main screen now so you can see what's going on. Sorry, I had my microphone muted as I was saying hello to the peoples in the future and the now. No, you're all good, man. You're all good. And now that I've gone live, I want an energy drink, so I'm gonna get up from my chair real quick and grab an energy drink. So I apologize. Oh, I think the game, we just 30k'd. Cool. Yep. We just 30k'd. Dope. Alright. Yep. So, let's see how that plays out. My Hull C that has some drugs on it. And whether or not... Is there still a time frame, like we're supposed to be waiting for 30k protection, or would we just jump straight back in, or? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Darkest Shadow was briefly in the PU and then he disappeared. He was like, I'm out. It'd be funny if he jumped to my server and he 30k'd us. Yeah. Yeah, Darkest Messenger is like, be in the server for 20 minutes, 30k. Yeah. That being said, I haven't had that many, so not too bad. So should I stick with an Asian server or try an Australian server? What do you think? What do you think? Alright. When we've got server meshing, it won't matter. One day. One day. One day. Send Darkest a message to see if he wants to play with us or if he's done with SC after a 30k after 20 minutes, which I'd completely understand. I'd be like, yeah, that's fair. Oh, let's go see if I can pay off this permafine. Crime stat rating increased. Oh dear. So we incurred a penalty because we were carrying some druggos and we got scanned in Hurston space. And at the time, Turnip was unfortunately in the vacuum, so I was picking him up. So I had to sit there and let them scan me and go, you've got drugs. So that was only a 72,000 fine. However, when we went to get rid of our crime for resisting arrest, it didn't show up on the terminal. So we're a bit perplexed about that one. So we're going to see if we can figure out what's going on there, or we just live permanently as criminala, which is, you know, appropriate. What the heck are we doing tonight? How you doing, Picari? We're just muling. We're doing legal salvage, but picking up lots of cargo and then trying to sell it, but we just got 30k because Star Citizen, you know? How you been, Picari? I'm checking my crime stat, if anything at all. Invisible, yeah, so we've just got a surrender button. Should we just surrender? It wouldn't be very long, surely, if it's like a level 1 crime stat. Dude. Yep. True. That's big brain plays right there. Alright. I also want to see where the... Oh. Oh, your big brain was so big brain that you got goosebumps. Thoughts on the F8C, says Nick. I'm not a PvP or combat fan personally, so I have flown it. As far as like heavy fighters go, it's enjoyable. It's not something that I immediately felt the need that I had to have, so it didn't appeal to me. But I can see how individuals that enjoy that. Your phone's struggling to keep the steam from stuttering. Are you able to just drop it down to like 420 or something, unless you're just in a really bad reception area? I've got my cutter, my vulture. The whole sea's here too. Apparently I can pull that out. Gangster. And I don't really use any of the other ships, to be honest. I still have a prospector.
Please visit us again.
What about you, Nick? Have you flown the F8C? Are you a fan? Yeah. Well, let's go. F12. I'll listen to chat. We've done the YouTube app, fix the study. Nice. Let's go surrender. Spend the next 4 hours becoming like bosses of the prison. Get that crime stat up to 7 million. I wonder if that's a bug or if that's intentional. Just to upload, that's pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, look, it's certainly not a terrible ship. It's just whether or not you enjoy that style. In terms of like, because I don't like the Aegis design and the cockpit, so I definitely enjoyed flying it more than I enjoyed things like the Gladius and the other guy. A lot of firepower, very cool. I'm sure if you had one that you could modify and put like a ridiculous number of guns on it, it'd be very cool. It's just not my cup of tea. I wish it was sore credit, but wish there was liveries available for non-rich people. Yeah, oh, you grabbed it, Bakari? I would like to enroll in the work program, please. Because I'm a good boy. I hope I'm alive when Star Citizen gets to a point where there's so much going on that people start making their own little RP communities, you know? And just to see like the weird prison RP that pops up. Because the prison here, and I imagine prisons in other systems, are so cool. It's certainly better than watching the prisons on like GTA roleplay or like Siska and Red Dead Redemption. So they come up with some wild stuff, I reckon. Let me see how long I've got in the prison system. I have 11 minutes. Yeah, right. Do I have a multi-tool? I do. Gangsta. Ready to take the next step on the road to rehabilitation? I briefly looked at the F8C in the store, Picari, because I got the gold ticket and I was like, oh, how much is it? And I looked at the price and it was like 300 American. And then I was doing the mental calculation, like that's literally half of what I would pay for a graphics card. And I want a new graphics card. Gonna break out. 11 minutes is a lot of seconds. You aren't wrong. But no, I'm not going to do that. I want to be a mule, not a fool. Oh. I just watched a backpackless prisoner run by me. Interesting. Should I be concerned? Do you think he'll murder me?
Delivering harvested elements can drastically reduce your sentencing.
Reckon he'll moiter me? Moiter? He's going to moiter me.
Attention! Attention! Please direct
Oh no,
your
I think
attention
he's
towards
leaving.
the front gates.
Go down.
One of our guests has completed their rehabilitation and is being released. Let's
Yeah, I've gone
give them
path
a
one.
round of applause.
I
Good
think
luck
I could
back in
honestly
the
get
world,
like the
civilian.
crappiest rock and it would probably buy me out, honestly. By the time it takes to like get it back up there, or even find the place you hand it in. I think that was the main issue I had last time. I couldn't find where to hand it in without going down to like the 4th level. I was like, what the hell? Oh wait, here's one right here. Okay, there's one right there. Let's go find a rock. Dear Star Citizen, Gib Rock. Just melted some shit that I didn't really fly anymore to get the FSC. Fair. Between that, ships and new graphics card, there's no question. Hardware first, yeah. Ooh, someone left their helmet here. Or they killed someone, took their helmet. Damn. Damn. Oh, here's a rock. Hells yeah. Let's see if I can remember how to mine. It's been so long. Whee. Wait, oh, that's right. I have to do the alt. Oh, that's so dumb. Sorry about that. The alt scroll for adjusting mining laser, I haven't changed that in my control settings. Ugh, that's worse than styrofoam. It's worse than styrofoam, chat. Ugh. But besides getting the F8C Picari, how you been? It's been a long time since I've been streaming, so I haven't chatted you guys in forever, so I'm sorry. But it is Term's fault. It's all your fault. Oh, it's Aphrite. It's not even trash either. Damn, I'm rich, bro. I'm rich. What do they say they use Aphrite for in the game? It's like a jewelry, right? Like, none of these things are actually like for mechanical applications. They're all like aesthetic. They're like, it's so pretty. All modifiers are annoying. Same with holding and releasing to ping. Oh, I've gotten used to that. I don't like it, but I've gotten used to it, whereas I still haven't gotten used to alt plus things for controls. I'm like, but why do we need alt? Like, it worked when it was just the other stuff. And they're like, oh, there's so many commands now. I'm like, yeah, but why do you make the primary ones alt? Why do you make the other weird ones alt? And they're like, CIG, yeah. And they leave the room. I'm like, thanks. Thanks, CIG. Love your work. Good thing I have a notification on for you. Good, though, getting hyped to go sitcon. Oh, you're going? Oh, that's awesome. I'm a little bit jealous. Go, be sure to give Croncy a crisp high five for me. And then when you high five, grab his hand, pull him in close, hold a short blade against his ribs, and go, Beard says hello. And then just stab him. Don't do that. But maybe just like look at him threateningly. And be like, Beard sent me to keep an eye on you. I went to PAX. Considerably cheaper for me because I live in the city it's in. If I had to choose between the two, I'd probably still go PAX, honestly, because I don't know if I could go to an event that is exclusively and specifically for one game. I think I'd get tired of it. Judy, chill. It's just roleplay. Beard said I could do it. Streamer privilege. And then hold up a piece of paper that has written in crayon, Beard said I can do whatever I want. Leave me alone and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Well, I've got a whole bunch of Aphrite, so I'm probably going to get out of prison. Turnip. Oh, I forgot to sell the rocks. So dumb. I'm not a smart man, chat. I'm not a smart man. I'm just so used to, like, there's so many backpacks. Someone has killed people and taken their backpacks. There's like a bunch of backpacks. Unless this means it's broken. Because I know when I last came to prison it was broken. I couldn't deposit minerals. I did deposit it. Yay!
Recent actions. We've reduced time on your sentence.
Yeah, reduce my sentence. It is great. Thank you. I've completed my required sentence in our facility.
Rehabilitation
I'm the
are
best.
extremely proud to have played a role in your rehabilitation and hope that you've used this time to better yourself.
I mean, look, I'm not knocking
civilized
Picari. I'm not saying it's a terrible choice. I'm just saying out of the two, PAX for me, I didn't have to like fly to another country because I don't even have my passport. I can't leave. I am like my ancestors, bound to this little island. I'm not allowed to leave. Got a VIP ticket somehow, so I'm honestly nervous about the after party. Ooh, there's an after party. Very cool. Oh wait, there's a different door, isn't there? Ugh. Ugh. Ew. Yeah, no, it's unsettling. Have you noticed that the NPCs don't seem quite so useless? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That's a solid plan, Picari. I like it. Solid plan. And then when you work for CIG, you can talk to the people you need to and then get me streamer privilege. Get Beard streamer privilege and then get him a free Drake shirt.
Attention, attention. Please direct
Get him a free Drake shirt that says the Meat Man on the back.
One of our guests has completed their rehabilitation rehabilitation and is being released. Let's give them a round of applause.
I'm concerned that I still have my criminal stat, but I guess I've got to leave the prison before I lose it. But still, disconcerting. You know what's going to be the funniest? I pull out that dang ship and it's like locked to the thing like it was before. Sick. So I had an issue before, Picari, where I landed the hull C with it extended, so I've docked it, refueled and repaired, and I couldn't get it to detach me from the docking clamp, so the ship was stuck there, so I had to claim it, and I lost all the stuff that was on it. So now that there's stuff on it, I'm concerned it's going to happen again. But we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Ultimately, though, we're rich. We found a bunch of stuff and it sold for a lot of money last night, so we're all good. We're just doing it for the funsies. I'm not giving away the how, just that we are rich. It did not involve robbing streamers. I mean, maybe. I know in 321 I couldn't claim the cargo that I bought, which apparently was fixed, so I think there's just a lot of stuff wrong with the hull C in general at the moment that they haven't yet, you know, sorted. We'll find out. If I'm unable to disengage the ship, I'll just jump into Turnip's C2 and we'll just do that. Docking port 2, I think. Got a free hull C with my BMM, have avoid. Oh, true. Do you reckon the BMM, because like the BMM they were working on, they said they were pretty close, and then suddenly they're like, no, no, no. Do you think they waited until Pyro? Oh. Gotcha. Did they go to Star Atlas or something like that? Interesting. Interesting. Cat's put it like, I don't know what's going on because I can't hear Turnip talking. So I've got like Discord just muted. So you can swear as much as you want because I know you love swearing. I know you love the swears.
You are clear to launch.
Oh, I'm clear to launch. Beautiful.
Engines on. Thank you, and please visit again.
I have no good. I'm gonna take this hull, this cutlass that's at L3.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate the vicinity.
Such a wide area for the docking bay. Oh, okay, my ship just straight up doesn't have cargo.
For your safety,
All right.
please vacate the
There you go.
area. Thank you for your cooperation.
My protection did not apply to the drugs, unfortunately. I just realized that the ship has 0 cargo. Cool. Good to know. It all went sideways, man. Crime never pays. Crime never pays. Hey. Thought you didn't want people to see. Alright, nobody can hear you. No one can hear you tell specifically how we made 15 million credits in 3 minutes. No one knows. Just me. Are you obstructed? What's in the way? What's in the way of HURL3? I don't understand. Get out of town. Heading towards HURL3 because the biggest ship that I could get was a Atalas. I don't know if you heard, but all the cargo's gone. The ship is cargoless. Yeah, unfortunately. Sharing the HURL3. But I may have to jump around I have to jump to HURL5. I think even though the sun's not in the way, there's like an exclusionary bubble where it says it's in the way. So I'm going to jump slightly off towards HURL5 and then head towards 3. I asked Darkest if he wanted to play, and he said, no, I hate you, I hate your face, I hate your voice, and that is in no way improved by the fact that Turnip is also there with you. And then put in quotation marks, and then put in quotation marks, hangs up phone. He didn't really say any of that, but I feel like if we develop that as his character, it'll be more interesting for the audience. Hey, how you doing, Sean /longdoc80/90? I stopped streaming on Twitch, Bakari, because I enjoyed streaming a lot less than doing YouTube stuff, so I figured I'd still stream every now and then, but because I wasn't putting in as much effort into streaming as one should if they want to be a successful streamer, I just figured I'd keep it on the same channel where everything, like all my main content is. So I've still got a Twitch channel, I just don't stream there anymore. And I don't mention it in my videos or anything like that. Yeah, like I enjoy the YouTube side of things more, but I do still like talking to you guys every now and then. I've just been lazy the last few months because Star Citizen has been Star Citizen, and I've been adjusting to my new job, and I'm also very lazy. So all of those things in one. But yeah, I've been playing Star Citizen for like the last day, and so far it hasn't enraged me. And a bunch of things are like so much nicer, which I didn't expect. So it's kind of cool that they're nice. Long Doc, you do not have to apologize for not being around, dude. It's never expected, my guy. Ever. Life exists, life goes on. Us playing games and talking on the internet is like so far removed from what's important. Thank you, Mr. Long Doc. Yeah, I work for Samsung, so I just like help people with their phones and stuff, which is very easy for me because I've been playing around with phones for a long time, obviously, and I enjoy helping people with things, so it bounces out well, and it's nice and close to where I live. So, and I work 4 days a week, so I negotiated to work 4 days, have 3 days off, so it's certainly helping my physical and mental health having a 3-day week. And my goodness, if you ever have the ability to do so without it financially hurting you, I do recommend, because my god, is it very nice to not work 5 days straight. Yeah, and I mean, I've used Samsung products for so long, so it's also really nice to like help and sell a product that you actually like. So, you know, what's my vote? Ultra or Note? Well, I mean, the Ultra is essentially the spiritual successor to the Note, so it's pretty much the same thing. The reason they got rid of the Note is because they didn't want to have too many separate lines, and because they brought out the Z series, which are the folds and flips, they didn't also want to have the S series and the Note series, so they just put the Note into the upper end of the S series. So same. But I do own an Ultra, 23 Ultra. I love it. It's super cool. I'm still learning things to do with the phone, even though I like sell them every day. So I'm like, oh, I can do this with it. That's cool. And I just started playing around with the S Pen artwork. I was like doing some little swishy paintings. And I was like, man, if there's a little bit of the tism in me, it's really enjoying this painting at the moment. I was like, it was really calming. I was like, this is nice. Happy with your flip, hoping it doesn't get discontinued at some point, which, no, I think they're gonna, like the flips in general, like so many Android companies have their own version of the flip. I think it's going to be a very popular style of phone for a very long time, unless something better or cooler comes out. Because yeah, there's what, Razer, Oppo, I don't think Pixel's doing one yet, but yeah, did 20 Ultra, but still learning on it, lead to upgrade with the trend. 20 Ultra is still a great phone. So long as the battery's still lasting for you, it's still a beast of a monstrous phone. But yeah, 23 is great. But like I tell most customers, like with the phones, unless you specifically need to upgrade because your phone is busted, it's just a matter of whether or not you want to. Because these days, most of the time when we upgrade technology, it's not because we need to, it's because we want to. So if you want to upgrade, then do it. But if it still does the thing that you need it to do, you don't got to spend the monies. And unless Samsung wants to specifically sponsor me, I'm not going to tell people otherwise. That's when you know that Samsung sponsors me, when I'm like, guys, just fucking stop being pussies and just, you know, upgrade. Just get a new phone. Like, oh, he's sold out. You changed, man. You changed, man. Let's go see if we can get some cargo. I wonder if I extend my spindle on the ship, the cargo will magically appear. What do you reckon? Star Citizen so far, it would be wild. I'd be very happy if it did. I don't think it will though. I started playing again yesterday, I think. Like I've jumped on every now and then to see if the cargo running on the hull works, which it's yes and no for that. But just in general, like we've been kind of doing some salvage stuff before they nerf the hell out of it, and it's been fun. So still glitchy. Honestly, I can confidently say that I haven't had Star Citizen perform this well since like the 316 days. Like I think I've experienced in the last day and a half 2 30Ks, one of which was like, what, 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Well, I had one yesterday that I thought was a 30K, but it was my internet dropping out. It said 30K, then 19K, and I realized my internet dropped. But I think I did have a 30K yesterday when I jumped in, like a 30K. I jumped into a server at 30K and I was like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, not nearly as frequent. Bunkers are super fun now, long dock, like actually fun, especially the contraband ones, because they keep spawning enemies at you. So you're going around trying to destroy all the boxes of maize, which also there's a lot of drugs too. So now it gives the whole, let's get a team together and grab a mule or 7 and load it up, because there were like 20 of the crates, hand crates of weevil eggs. But yeah, I was going around trying to destroy crates, and then every minute, baddies were spawning out of elevators to come at me, and I was like, and it was very nerve-wracking, but actually fun. So, besides the occasional hiccup, if ever there were a time where someone is like, should I get back into it, now might be the time, because it's behaving really well, even on the PU servers, which is, it feels unheard of for me, because it's been so rough for so long. So, I don't know, man. But I've yet to rage quit. I've yet to rage quit, which is really nice. So, you know, ask me again in a week. That being said, though, in a week and a bit, the Lord of the Rings Dwarven one, Return to Moria or whatever, that's coming out on the 24th. So, Game Stranger and I are going to be playing that for a bit, hopefully. But it's only available on Epic, which is a bit of a shame, because Epic annoys me sometimes. The cargo did not come back to my grid, by the way. In case you were waiting with bated breath. I'm an empty boy again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, so if I'd known, I probably should have just jumped in the C2, but oh well. Friend who got standard SPK yesterday and will be facing off against endless waves of security. Felt like a horror game. Yeah, right? They do sneak up on you. There's always, look, it's me. There is always a rage quit away. There is always a rage quit away. But I feel that's why half of my audience comes and watches me. They wait for me to lose it. I got the codes for Payday 3 and another game called Wild Mender. So I need to like do content on them. And Payday 3 is so bad. You know when you get a game and it's just so lackluster and bland that you can't help but describe it as bad, even though it works, there's no bugs, it essentially does the thing it's supposed to do, what's written on the box, but it just feels so soulless. Payday 2 was more fun, and this thing's just like, ugh. And you have to be online to play it. Even if you're playing solo, you still have to set it to private, search for a match, wait 5 minutes for a match. It goes, hey, we found a match for you. And then it waits for you, the only player, to click I'm ready, and then puts you in the match. I'm like, why? Why is this necessary? So yeah, if I want the platform with which I apply for free game codes to not think that I'm a shit cunt, I've got to make content for it. So that's gonna be fun. Rage quit and stroking the beard. I know, right? Do I still have that overlay? Yeah, boy. That's how long it's been since I streamed. I didn't know if I still had that button. The worst content creator ever. This guy doesn't even stream. Doesn't even stream. I'm just claiming the emotes of the beard and interrupting you to stretch. Yeah, I don't know if they've got anything like that for YouTube, do they? That being said, though, I was never a huge fan of points redeems. I never liked points redeems. They always seem so arbitrary. And then, like, people would earn enough points, and you have to come up with, like, these ridiculous... I guess it's probably better if you're a more, especially, like, comedy-based content creator, which I don't believe I am. I was just like, ugh. Well, I mean, yeah, but not intentionally. That's just a sorry accident, I suppose. Turnip's just saying mean things about me. He's saying that I'm visually very unappealing. That's the best overlay. Oh, the beard stroke? That's like a legacy overlay. I think I may have come up with that when I was still on Mixer. Just let me scan the dang cutlass, you rat bastard. Why are you like this? Oh my god, this is more annoying than Starfield. Just scan the dang thing. Okay. This is getting unreasonable now. I think a lot of people are going to have fun with these kinds of missions and the SRV. We can just like yeet ships at people. So yeet. Just gonna get out and check myself. There are no forced ads here, Sean. This is the one thing that I really like about YouTube, and anytime there's even a little kind of like tickle in the back of my brain of maybe you should stream on Twitch again, I go, no, I can actively say at the start of my stream, do not monetize this stream, and it will not play ads, and that's the coolest thing ever. Because my god, if I had $1 for every time I went and tried to watch a new streamer and got hit with an ad and immediately went... they cannot be entertaining enough for me to sit through these ads. So there must be so many people losing viewers over that. So I'd rather not. What do we got? Oh, this has got this cutlass is almost chockers. Corundum, also known as trash. Get here, you rat bastard. Tungsten, also known as trash. I got excited for no reason, it seems. Tungsten, also trash. It seems that the RNG gods hate freedom. Titanium, also trash. Tungsten, still trash. Had a 6-ad marathon in the middle of a music stream the other day. What? Gold. Wait, gold's worth something, right? Even 1 SCU. Alright. I'll take this 1 SCU of gold. Worth it. Only paid 20,000 for this ship. Woo. Oh, another 2 SCU of gold. Hey, everything's coming up. Millhouse. Yay, loot, steal the ship. We won't be able to steal the ship because the ship is defunct, so you can't fly it. But I'm definitely looting the snot out of it. Oh yeah. Oh, of course you find a C2. Of course you find a C2. Wow. At Mick 1. Alright, fine. Another gold. Ooh. We got 5 SC of gold. Yeah, man. Making my way. Heck yeah. And then I'll find another one. We can, like, convene. It is, Picari. If you have a hull C, because, yeah, at the moment, the buy and sell of the hull C, A, hasn't worked for me. And B, I imagine that loop will get quite tedious afterwards. But if you've got a bunch of friends that like to do this kind of stuff, you can kind of act as their temporary landing pad for cargo, I guess. Tungsten. Okay, yeah, so only 5 SCU of gold, but I guess that kind of pays for the, what was it, 20k for this mission? So not a complete waste of time, only mildly. Only mildly waste of time. There's a new overlay idea, Millhouse. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Yeah, but I'm on YouTube, so knowing my luck, I get sued by Fox. They'd be like, desist. You're like, come on, Fox. And they're like, no, that's our IP. I'm like, okay. Not worth the risk. Not worth the risk these days. You're more than welcome to use it, Sean. Hey, Long Doc. I was briefly playing some Red Dead Online and then had a hacker transport everybody outside of Valentine, throw dynamite at us. That was pretty cool. That's how you know you're getting big. You get sued by a big company. That's true. That is true. That's how you know you made it. When you are financially crippled by a mega corporation. That's how you know you're on the up. When they take you for everything you're worth. And you're like, worth it. Real cyberpunk vibes. Where's this? Where's this mission? Abandon the cutlass. Now, is that maybe because you've shared that 50k I won't be able to buy a 50k salvage? Aegis, Constellation, Andromeda. It might just. Okay. Well, I'm going to take this Andromeda because it's in the same area I'm in, I think. Not that it matters, but I'll share it with you. Could you be so inclined to... Ugh. Engines on, don't you know? I wonder how long it takes for those ships to despawn. Because we found a ship the other day that had a whole bunch of stuff around, didn't we? Yes, we did. Show me. Show me where the Andromeda is. It's only 110 kilometers away. Go towards sim play? As in like flight sims and stuff? Or like The Sims? What a gorgeous ship this thing is. Loud as hell though. You love The Sims? I haven't played The Sims in a long time. I can see why people would spend just hours upon hours playing it though. It's very engaging. Who owns The Sims? Is that EA? Challenge everything. I want like Hollywood Gotham lights that sit outside the Hull Sea and just kind of shine around so it looks like a rave ship. Flight sims, farm sims. Oh, farm sims. I like the idea of farm sims, but I just can't get into it. Great game with the worst monetization. Worst is in it's frustrating, or worst is in it's a terrible model, because I feel like they probably make a lot of cash out of their microtransactions. I know when I worked at JB Hi-Fi and you still had to buy games for PC on disc, the sheer number of DLCs that we would sell for Sims was ridiculous. Sims 2. Wild. New expansions. Dog mode. Nightlife date mode. Halloween one where you could have vampires in your neighborhood. Something like that. Super predatory. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, what isn't these days though, right? Let's be honest. Have you bought food at a convention recently? I've been sitting here for the past 8 months going, don't spend $1,000 on a graphics card. That's a waste of money. Yet I'll buy a bloody hamburger and a drink at PAX for $30. And I bought like 6 meals. I spent almost a quarter of what I would pay for a graphics card on food at a convention, like a moron. And I still bought energy drinks and food and had them in my car in the car park so I wouldn't spend money on food, but I still did it because I'm stupid. So, you know, that's what I've noticed. Physical items, I'm like, oh, do I need that? But if food's involved, I don't even question how much I pay for food. I just do it. See, I'm going to Starve for 2 event. Free food will be available at the after party. True. Just a bunch of sliders. And just take like a Drake interplanetary tote bag and just like fill it with little burgers. Do it. Take a trip down memory lane. Can't tell if that's a rock or a... Yeah, okay. Looks like a bomb. Is that a bomb? Is that the bomb? No, it's an asteroid. Pull a Napoleon Dynamite and tough potatoes in your pockets? Do it. Do it. Just do it. Take your own grilled cheese sandwiches. You couldn't hear Turnip say it because I've got Discord muted, but stay at a hotel that has free continental breakfast and steal the muffins. So those things are full of preservatives. They last like 6 days. At least. And then after they stop becoming muffins, they become like raisin-filled hard bread. You just like soak some water into it and you can just eat it like soft bread. Easy. Survival mode. And you stay regular. All of the fiber. All that fiber. What's this one again? Andrometer. Okay. An Andrometer. Got a room at the Millennial Baltimore Hotel, allegedly haunted, but they do offer free breakfast. Oh, a haunted hotel? That's cool as hell. America's got so many haunted places. Ooh, did they? Did they invent haunting? Did they? Good marketing, because even I'm intrigued by it. Didn't know it was haunted till booked out the room. We gotta get back to work. Not a problem, Long Doc. Enjoy work. I hope it goes by quickly. Enjoy your weekend if you've actually got a weekend. Thank you for hanging out. You're absolute legend. Maybe he got a follow. You know when you do something and you get like a follow-up email? Like, thank you for booking a room at the Baltimore. Did you know it's haunted? Click this link to find out if one of your rooms has a supernatural occupant. His name is Randy. What? Chat is missing out because I've got you muted, but you come up with some wild stuff. All of your jokes are just for me. What did you say? No, I'm not saying you can't speak. I normally just, whenever I'm streaming, I usually keep Discord muted just in case you don't want to censor yourself. So you don't have to. How you doing, Admiral? The verse is going well, besides a slight hiccup earlier. I'm currently just using my Hull C to collect stuff from salvage ships as opposed to trying to buy and sell, because I've not had as much luck with that, unfortunately. Oh, where's the best spot to park up in front of a Andrometer? Front or back? Probably the back, right? Yeah. Probably the rear. Wait, do my lights not work? What in the Sam hell? I ain't got no lights. Whoa. Okay. Are we doing this thing where I got the thing wrong and now I've spun the ship? Nice. I may have killer whale nudged the Andromeda. And now it's like spinning. Whoopsie doo. Oh dear. I guess this is where the SRV is going to come in handy. Just like stabilize ships that you bump. Like, hey Dewey, you come on out and stabilize the ship. I bumped it with my whole seat. Ah man, come on out. Zzz. They do stop spinning though, right? Doesn't actually follow physics where it just keeps going forever. Looting legal wrecks, that's a new one. Yeah, like I was doing it purely because I was doing it in the whole scene. I was like, I didn't want to spend a lot of time trying to race the clock. And we've actually found, I don't know if it's as much, but a decent amount of illegal commodities on board. So I feel like they haven't differentiated that properly yet. Yeah, like we've had some good ones. But it slows down after a few minutes. Nice. What if I just shoot it a little bit? 6.6 gold. That's a lot of loot. Gangster. Meanwhile, I'm watching an Andromeda spin. You try bumping from the other way? Yeah, but I'm one of those people where I'm going to bump it, I'm going to explode. I have pretty bad luck when it comes to this stuff. And I'm still getting used to like the ridiculous size of this ship, especially from these camera angles. So That's probably why I thought it was getting close, but I still bumped it. Hey, man. What's the luckiest I've ever gotten with a single ship? I've only just started doing the new stuff. Because I've only just started playing again yesterday. So in terms of like the wild stuff that's available now, nothing ridiculous. So probably like back when they first started doing the cargo and we found at the time, which was a lot, like 6 maize and like 2 weaver legs. But this is going back when like that was wild. You're like, wow, I got 1 million. That's so cool. But now it's like ridiculous amounts. So I think the most is going to be things like this. 85 SEU of maize. That's pretty cool. I think yesterday we got, I want to say 20 SEU of maize, which is like still a ridiculous amount of money. But I haven't had anything ridiculously good yet. But you know, give her time. But yeah. Do we know? They haven't balanced it in the PTU yet though, I don't think. I think it's still a bit wild in terms of like the lootable stuff. Dear, I'll see. You're the best. You don't, Admiral. I just put it on here and then someone with a different ship takes it off of my ship and then goes and sells it. Because yeah, you cannot on at the moment. I guess one day you might be able to, because I mean you can sell some drugs to, what is it, Cruel 4, Cruel 5, not all but some. So at some point in the future you might be able to, because you can dock the ship there, but at the moment it's a solid no. So I'm literally just using it because A, I like the ship, and B, I like the ship. So basically that's the only reason why. In terms of like actually making money and spending a better amount of time, I'd be doing a different ship, but I'm just doing it for fun, to be honest. I've yet to do the Wake of Disaster since the recent updates. I think I did it once originally when you were getting like, you know, 1 or 2 crates of Weaver legs, and that was a lot. But since they've gone wild with it, it seems I haven't been playing Star Citizen for a bit over a month now, actually. So I've missed out on a lot of these things. Hopper. Ugh. What do I look like, a peasant? They might all be copper. Oh, that's tedious. I'm sitting here wondering why I'm like bumping into the ship and I've realized the ship is still spinning. Yeah, this thing's just full of tungsten. Tungsten is trash, right? Okay, yeah. Titanium, gold. Oh, there's some gold here. Okay. Where is my ship gone? This dang diddly Andromeda just spinning around like a wild one. Titanium, be gone. Gold, hello. So I'm not making a lot out of my ships, but I got some gold, which is kind of cool. Something, I guess. I mean, Picari, that would make a lot of sense. That's what a smart person would do. But, I mean, if you've been watching the content for a while, you know that I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. And it's already too late. I've already got this anyway. Kind of mid. Yeah, it's not great. That's okay. Like I said, like I have all the ships that I want. So money's not really a priority. So if I don't make a lot of it, it's okay. I'm just doing it for the fun of it, to be honest. I just do it for the love of the game, man. One of those wankers. You do it for the money, then you don't really love it, man. It's got to be for the passion. There you go. For SU gold, what's that? 28-ish? 28k? Yes. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing, chat. I mean, it ain't maize, but it ain't nothing. Oh, I just remembered how much drugs I had on the ship before I lost it all. Now I'm sad. I shouldn't have remembered. Price 320 to wipe. Yeah, I feel like the reason they didn't wipe is that they're probably also aware of some things that either hasn't been shown to everyone or no one knows about, and they're just like, look, this is gonna find that and do it anyway. There's no point wiping. There's no point wiping because we know that it's not balanced. So just like, yeah, just let him go. Let him go wild with it. Who cares? Why don't you want to go there? What's up with that? That's bizarre. It's very disconcerting. Okay. I'm sure there's nothing broken or wrong with my ship at all. Or it's not an indicator of things to come. What if they make a ship, right? Like a big ship. You know how there's that mining ship that just cracks asteroids? What if they make a munching ship that's literally just like those wild munches that people throw stuff into on TikTok videos? It's just a shredder. There's no hull scraping. You just push a whole ship into this thing and it just munches it up. I might buy that ship and then just become a weapon and just try to, like a, what are they called? What are those big plankton eating whales called? Whale shark? Just open their mouth and just catch things. I just do that. Just scoop up. There's like a bunch of people who've like left their gladiuses out or something. You just like, oh, just crunch it up. Just make 32 SCU RMC logs. It just like craps them out like a big hungry goldfish. Did anyone else notice that the cutter's fuel finally got altered? I think it's like down to 2 or 2,500 now. Still a lot. So I love that all the haters were like, no, it's gonna be 600, and I was like, that's dumb. You're dumb, and if you believe that, you're even dumber than you look, which is really dumb. And then it became 2,500, and so now it got proven that they were dumb. Sorry, Turnip. Nothing. You talking smack? FAC has a ton of fuel too. Really? It is a heavy fighter though, so I guess it could kind of make sense. The F8C is like the paladin of the Empire though, right? It's like he's the one that you send out if you really want to fuck someone up. Or the F8A, I suppose, is supposed to be. I'm at this one, so I'm going to abandon this one. You're all good with the C2? You've still got you don't need help offloading or anything? You're good? Beautiful. Let's see what I've got access to. A raft. Entirely up to you. I've yet to have any contraband at the moment, so. But I mean, either way, we can meet up and I can just dump stuff into you anyway. Yeah. I'm going to go to HURL 5 for this 400i. I'll share it with you as well. The raft cargo, I assume, Picari, I just haven't grabbed one yet because I assume it has to be 32 SU. What if that was the funny thing? The raft is like always good and everyone just avoids it because they're like, eh. But it always has just 96 SU. Maybe I should do one then. You're right. Where is it? The hammerhead there. Where's the raft? I'm going to the raft. Going to the raft. It's at Hurley. Wait. Oh yeah, I gotta go. Oh, I might as well go to her L5 first, actually, because I gotta sidestep there anyway for this mission. Mad Hatter OG. Transport to their stranded vehicle. Nice try. Nice try. I'm not a fool. Might as well try it, yeah. Well, I'll go hit up this HRL L5 because I've still got to divert anyway because you can't fly through the sun, which is ridiculous. Clearly they haven't watched any sci-fi movies. You can totally fly through the sun. It's been proven. Yeah, bro. 1984 was a dope year. Rotary phones, hairspray, asbestos. I was -1. I was -1. Let me. What do you mean I can't go there? Why do you hate freedom so much? God damn it. There we go. Love the rough design. I've had disposable and can't get one purely for aesthetics. Sucks selling 96 STU. Yeah. I love the fact that it comes with a teddy bear. You just take the teddy bear off the ship and put it in any other ship. I think that's the most under-celebrated fact about that ship. More ships should come with teddy bears. Or Nerf guns. Man, I would love to get a ship and the pistol racks are just full of Nerf guns. For no reason other than why not? Just a bunch of golden tickets in a trash can. Where is somewhere that you can see but cannot physically reach? You know, like those glass windows on the far ends of Lagrange where you can see like a dude behind the glass? We just need to put a bunch of tickets somehow on a table in those areas that no one can get to. Yes. I would love to do that. Because I'm a monster. Yep. They'd talk about streamer privilege and how they'd mention like how long the game's been in development and they just get real angry about it. Just get real angry about it. Watch my hydration level. I was literally thinking the same thing. Let's be stupid and get out of the seat of my ship while it's in quantum and drink from the water bottle that's in my armor. Because I'm sure that went in badly. That won't in badly at all. My hair is now glowing white. I am a Super Saiyan. I'm a Super Saiyan, chat. Crossing your fingers. What song is this? This is currently... Where is my... This is... Glorious Purpose by Stream Beats. Or On Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Glorious Purpose. How loud is it? I've got it turned down to like 3% on mine, so it's like super low, but it should be 2% actually. Could be a decent volume so you guys can still hear it. Hope it doesn't drown out my terrible voice. You need to hear my voice. That's the rules. Character's just growing old, like me. Maybe I did fly through the sun. What's my favorite ship manufacturer? Drake. I do use Hella's music because I'm boring and I couldn't be bothered paying a subscription for like, what are they called? That thing. I used to have it and then I was like, man, I'm spending a lot of money on this. I barely use it. I barely like the songs. Epidemic Sound. Yeah. I like Drake, Admiral, because I was just discussing this with Turnip though as well. I like the real frontier vibe in sci-fi movies and TV shows, so I like really bare bones, shitty looking things. Royalties, yeah, I don't want to pay royalties because I barely make enough money as it is. Do the Caterpillar's your favorite ship? I've had a lot of people say that they like the Caterpillar, and I despised it originally, but I have started slowly coming around, at least from a standpoint of like, I like watching it. I don't like flying it. I watched a guy land, so when I started playing again yesterday, I was at the ramp entrance to the Commons, and I watched a guy land his Caterpillar. I was like, that actually looks really cool. Just watching a Caterpillar just kind of like drift in and land down. So from an outside looking in, and like the whole concept of the separate cargo areas, and if they ever get their modularity going on, so you can have like, you know, passenger docks and stuff, very cool. I don't like flying it. I find it very cumbersome. Spirit's my favorite manufacturer, but the $400 is your favorite ship and daily driver. Origin ships, I dislike Origin ships on a deep-seated emotional level because I'm a peasant at heart and I hate the bourgeoisie, and I feel like Origin is just rich wanker ships, and so I despise all of them. So That's probably why I like Drake, because I'm like a little peasant at heart. Dirty little man that uses duct tape to keep his ship together. In a 135? You know what? Like, picking someone up in a 135? You know what picking someone up in a 135 reminds me of? You ordering a regular Uber and a guy rocking up in a Mercedes, and you're like, why? Why? Why are you doing this in a Mercedes? I don't understand. If you're like the Uber, what do they call it, black or whatever? The fancy one you pay a lot more for? Sure. But you're a regular Uber driver. Why are you doing this in like a luxury car? I don't understand. You printed your bourgeoisie? Well, I mean, if you like Origin, you've got the bourgeoisie mindset. Down with the bourgeoisie. Do you think we'll ever get the detach the command pod part? It'd be very cool if you could, Battling. I think that'd be super cool. Just so you could recreate that whole lore thing of the ram raid. Just like smash the main part of your ship into a larger vessel. And then escape in the upside down cutter. Get called Lyft driver for my drunk friend who showed up in a Tesla, right? He's like, why? And they're like, because I can. And you're like, that's such a weird flex, man. It's such a weird flex. You like Miskin RSI? I like RSI cockpits. I think RSI cockpits are probably the nicest to get a decent like field of view. I think they're very cool. I think the Aurora is the most underrated starter ship aesthetically. Misk, I clearly like the cargo side of Misk. I hate the Prospector. Never again buying the Prospector in game. It's just such a punk ass of a ship. Just a punk ass of a ship. I think I just don't like mining in this game. That's probably why. It's just very lackluster compared to Elite Dangerous, which is disgusting that you have to say something about Elite Dangerous is like absolutely undeniably better than Star Citizen. It's wild that CIG has let it continue on and has no intention of doing anything about it. Quite frankly, it's offensive. Hey, could you maybe like scan the ship, Misk, instead of being a punk ass? Can you open global chat? I might be in the same server. You'd be able to see my name if we're in the same server. Oh, it's not gonna let me scan. I'm gonna get out and do this the old-fashioned way. I could do it the way that I've established and just start ramming the ship and watch it spin for an hour. But the underside? That's the underside of this terrible ship. Okay. Let me... So you're gonna do this without... Actually, let's just go face on. That's probably the safest bet. That's the safest bet. There we go.
Engines off.
Engines off, baby. Terrible ship. It is a terrible ship. It is a terrible ship. I don't know what ship I said is a terrible ship. I've already forgotten what I said. But if I said it, then I mean it. And it's true. 400i, terrible ship. Just trash. Just trash. Was it 400i? I can't remember. Probably was. Oh no, wait, it was Prospector, wasn't it? Prospector. Prospector's a terrible ship. Mining is a boring loop. People that love mining are just wildly incorrect. Just wildly incorrect. I don't like Origin. I really didn't mean to... 69i, 300i, 85x. Yeah, I just don't like them. I just don't find them aesthetically pleasing. I'm sure they perform well as ships, but there's just something... I don't know. Like the whole... I don't like... The, you know... Plastic, metal, white... Futuristic nonsense. Hey, got some neon. You want some drugs, Turnip? I found some drugs, mate. One SE of neon, sure that's we're rich now. Well, here's some barrel actually. We've got some barrel. Okay. Barrel's good. Barrel's good. Some more barrel. When I was much younger, my parents knew a family, and the mum's name was Beryl. Such an Australian name, Beryl. Oh, actually, I got a bit of neon. It's not a lot, but it's still some. Is some. Screenshot simulator channel on my server. Oh, you took a picture of a terrible ship, did you? Just a pile of crap cracking rocks. Just a turd breaking turds. I'm assuming. I haven't looked at the picture yet. But I'm guessing that's what it is. You seem like a button pusher. You seem like a button pusher, Bakari. You rad bastard. Everyone's like, man, I missed it when you didn't stream anymore, dude. I miss not being abused. Go back on hiatus. Yeah, right? Corundum? Eh. You might as well. You know what? Corundum is so trash, I bet they use it to make origin ships. Ooh, a Grecium. One. Okay, no, they're only like 1 or 2 SU. If they were like the... Oh, to like buy trading stuff? Gotcha. Fair. Yeah. For that. But for what I'm doing now? Nah, man. Full of hollow compliments this YouTuber is? Me? Oh, you looked at it and responded? I haven't looked at it yet. Was I right? Was it just a picture of you mining with the prospector? I have found... I mean, that's a pretty easy guess, though. Like, does anybody ever take a picture of their prospector when it's not in the middle of mining? Like, what else are you gonna take a picture of, right? Like, you're not gonna fly through a green glass cloud and go, ooh, my prospector is so beautiful, let me get a screenshot. You know? Ooh, so pretty. You'd be like, oh, I was mining this giant rock and I took a screenshot because this is the only value that my terrible prospector has as a prop for screenshots. Because this prospector is just a terrible ship. It's not a prospector? Oh, okay. Well then, I'm guessing it's an origin ship then. Bear with me and I shall look at whatever this horrible ship you've taken a screenshot of is. Mole? You know what? I don't actually hate the mole. You know, actually, no, I take it back. I like the idea of the mole, but the moment someone's like, I solo a mole, the mole instantly just becomes like this cringy ship to me. Says the guy who's like flying a whole sea by himself. I mean, I'm not far off the same thing, I suppose. Oh. You know what? Just doing this is so tediously frustrating. I cannot wait till ship tractor beams are in, because then I can just get someone else to like tractor beam them with that instead of me doing this. Ugh. Wait, where is the tractor beam? Is it at the back only on the... Oh, I wouldn't be able to do it. It's like hidden behind the turret. You wouldn't be able to see anything. God damn it. I'm gonna have like the ship angled in such a weird way to be able to utilize it. The whole sea is a little less involved. Absolutely. Absolutely. I wonder if we'll ever get to the point where... Because you can now allegedly, although we had trouble with it yesterday, you can now allegedly sell the cargo in your ship that is owned by your party member, but can you, as a crew member of a ship, sell the cargo of a ship that isn't yours, but you are a crew member of, right? So if I'm like flying around in my Hull C, can I get Turnip to go to the terminal and sell the cargo for me? Like, I wonder if they'll ever do that. Or it's like, no, it has to be you, Beard. I'm like, well, fine. What are you saying stop to, Bakari? Because I'm talking smack about your terrible ship. You get to the point where you're moving cargo, you just don't even care anymore, you just don't separate, you're like, whatever, okay. That's when you know that you're getting the fatigue. I'm now carrying illicit substances, so if I get stopped by the Popo, we've got a Thelma and Louise situation. Where I'm just going to be on the run. On the run. How is it that they've fixed EVA to a degree, but it still feels janky as fuck? Big disappoint. Ugh, shouldn't have turned my headlights on. That stupid origin ship is just blinding me with dumbness. Scavenging cargo from salvage missions, maybe rent a Cuddy Black. I mean, look, all of that would make sense, Bakari. I definitely haven't chosen the Hull C for any sort of convenience factor. It's literally because I just want to use my Hull C, and buying and selling cargo at the moment either doesn't work or it's just so dog shit boring because there are like 4 stations and that's it. So I'm just like, I would rather inconvenience myself slightly just for the opportunity to load up my ship with cargo. Again, not a choice of convenience at all. Oh, out of date dingo. Oh, what would be a good ship to start this? Sorry, I didn't read that. I'm the worst content creator, I apologize. Constellation would be good. Constellation's good. It wouldn't be as easy in terms of like logistics, just because it is that kind of drop down, if that makes sense. Something that has a wide open back. Honestly though, like if you want to do this kind of thing, dingo, except for the ones that are like 32 SEU, a Hull A is so good. So if you just get like very small ships as your first ships to loot, the Hull A is so good for this kind of thing. The downside being if you do find a 32 SEU container, it won't fit on the Hull A. So yeah, so long as is the Constellation long enough? It would be. But Corsair, MSR, we don't know if it's long enough for a 32. Or at least I don't know if it's long enough. Definitely C2. The MSR is? Okay, sick. Yeah, I just wasn't too sure like what the length or depth of it was in terms of like if it could fit those or not. Because I know it's like 4 or 5 high, right? Alright. Getting back in my excessively large ship for the task that I'm completing. Just unnecessary. I mean, Cutlass is always a good ship to start off with in general. It's very versatile. It's cheap to rent. It's cheap to buy. Like, it's a great ship all around. Freelancer is nice, but it still hasn't been brushed up. So there's a lot of things about it that are broken. I think the Freelancer at the moment, Admiral, I disagree purely because they haven't fixed it up yet. I think once they give it a proper pass and it is nicer, then maybe. But at the moment, I would personally disagree. Just because, yeah, it's severely lacking some love. Engines on. Where are we going? Where are we going, please? Have you gone to sell your stuff yet, Turn Up, or you just like cruising around chilling? Oh, you got that much cargo? Look at you, fancy boy. I'm gonna go check out this raft, see what's up. Ooh, no bueno. Oh yeah, for sure, Admiral. Like I like the way that the Freelancer looks. I mean, there's something very endearing about a space dildo. But until, like, the weird thing was, like, if you were up a certain distance up the ship and you look at the back, you can see that there's, like, no rear door, and it's very disconcerting. And they definitely need to sort that out. And the turret situation needs to be fixed. That's frustrating. But besides that, very cool ship. And, yeah, very, like, quintessentially, like, spaceshipy looking. The ship I know loved it. It is very much like that, yes. Added functional component base. Did you see the work on the component base for the rounds in the latest ISC looking pretty good? Yeah, but I mean, they've been working on it for a year now. I found you in the server list. Are on the same server. Nice. Are you Australian-based, Admiral, or are you just chilling in Australian servers because Australians are cooler? Because we are. We're pretty cool, I gotta say. Let's see what terrible pictures old mate has thrown into the server now. Screenshot him later. Oh, you literally just wrote words? Not Beard saying yay for me and my terrible ship? What does that even mean? Oh, because you took a picture of a Gumby 400i? Right. I was saying yay because you got your paint back. Not because of the ship. The ship is still trash. It's just I'm glad that you got your paint back because you paid money for it. I empathize with anyone who has pledged anything in this game and have it not work. Like, I view that very differently to like, oh, I bought it in game and it glitched out. You're like, oh, that fucking sucks. Sucks to be you. But it's like, oh, I paid $100 for this thing and it literally doesn't work. And I'm like, well, that's kind of fucked. Because in Australia, if you pay for something and that shit doesn't work, you're entitled to have that shit fixed. So that's why I'm always like, that's fucked. Get it sorted. But CH is like, oh, sorry guys. So I'm glad you got your paint back because you paid cash money for it. You know? But it's still a terrible ship. And you are a terrible person for liking that ship. She'll not service because by the AU servers at this time of day, awful lack of the EU servers, and I'm not using Asian servers. Asian servers are hit and miss for me. Sometimes they're really good, sometimes they're chunky as hell. Just depends. Just depends. And I have found that US servers tend to be a little bit more PvP oriented. Whether or not that's a result of where they're based or just everyone gathers there, I don't know. But it's not my jam. Turnip loves PvP servers. You're a bitch ass. Oh, he just fucking ran in and jumped out. What a dog. What a dog. Did Clyde fully just helicopter lift himself into the Discord to say that, then helicopter lift out? Piece of shit. Chat didn't hear that. But old Clyde Master, one of my oldest viewers from Twitch, just played an obnoxiously loud helicopter sound into the Discord. And then told me I was a bitch ass. Yeah, I was like, what's happening in the game? Am I being attacked? And then I was like, oh, it's Clyde. And then he left because he's a rat bastard. He's a bitch ass who plays Dead by Daylight. And he's dead to me. I don't think he even knows that I stream on YouTube. You ask if they kind of behave you with that? Yeah, I guess it was. I mean, I've got it turned off so that, like, you can still, like, say stuff. But yeah, poor Turnip. And I just got fucking jump scared. I was like, what the fuck is that? At first, I thought it was I was like, Turnip playing some ridiculously loud sound. I looked down, saw it was the third person. I was like, who's this motherfucker that's just jumped in? I saw the icon. I recognized Clyde. I was like, oh, Clyde, you bitch. Yeah. I forgot to move us into a private server. But I left it there in case, like, pile drive or whatever. Jump in. Oh. Did go very fast past the raft. Yeah, I mean, the upside of the raft over almost every other ship except for the Hull series is at least we'll visually be able to go, yeah, there's cargo. If it doesn't scan, I can still see that there's cargo. I'm gonna do a flyby again because I'm dumb. Going too fast, I'm going to do it. Where is my giant torch? Oh, that looks... Okay, nothing on that side. I can see what looks like a crate. Ishgal. It's got 3 crates. Or at least... Well, that's the thing though, isn't it? Doesn't it always look like it has crates even if it doesn't have crates? Because they just look like the artwork crates. So it might not even have anything. They may not have yet figured out the tech to make that separate. Yeah. I don't think there's cargo on it. I think it's just going to be devoid of cargo because they haven't yet changed that system over. I didn't even think of that. No, I don't think it's got cargo at all. I think it's just straight up no for that. Yeah, it's a no. It's a no. Because yeah, they're just like, it's still the artwork containers that are like clawed on. So you wouldn't even be able to remove it. Check with the multi-tool? Would you check with the multi-tool? Why don't you go check with the multi-tool then, Picari, instead of trying to make me get out of my ship and do it, you rat. You bastard. Nah, it's definitely not, because those containers look way too cool and containery to actually be cargo. Because Star Citizen had like cool looking containers, and then they're like, let's make them all look the same now. And then put a little bit of paint on the side of them, and I'm like, okay, I guess that's cool. It's fine. That's fine. How you going with your C2? You offloaded everything yet? Damn. Damn. That's cool. Well, I found an M2 for 50k, so I'm gonna go suss that out at HURL2. Go see what we found. A mystery crate. Oh, that's cool. You should definitely take it. You should definitely take it. No problem, Picari. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good sleep. I hope when you wake up and jump into Star Citizen next, your 400 eye is removed from the hangar, so you're inspired to play with a better ship. Okay.
Quantum travel complete.
I think someone attacked it. Sure, someone crashed into you. Jeez. You could probably find their body. All right, where are you? Wait, so the ship that explodes, the ship that you're in, or your ship? Right.
Quantum travel engaged.
Okay.
Quantum travel
Okay.
complete.
So you don't need me to come get you? Okay. Alright. Really?
Quantum travel engaged.
That's wild. Interesting. Turnip says it's an NPC that rammed their Buccaneer into his ship. Interesting. Very interesting. Is it getting warm again? Am I going mad? Good old Melbourne weather just fluctuating like it's nobody's business. Oh yeah, it's 17 degrees. Jeez Louise, here I am with my heater on like a fool. Like a damn fool, chat. Like a damn fool.
Quantum travel complete.
That sounds like the name of like a kamikaze pilot too. That would be funny as hell. Bro, that'd be the best if that happened. I would love it, if only because the number of people that would be so annoyed about it, I'd be like, yes, thank you. That would bring me a great deal of joy because I'm a monster. It'd be even funnier if that actually happened, but it wasn't an NPC, it was a dev, and they've just like flown and crashed. He's like, yoink.
Travel complete.
All right, let's see what this wee, what's it I got? A2's got? This A2. All right. Oh. Oh. So far, I haven't developed any eye strain from the light, so that's good. Good sign. As long as I don't look directly into it like I just did, like a fool. So... Gotcha. It's pretty funny. So do we think 321 will be released the weekend of CitizenCon? Or do we think they're just going to announce stuff they're looking to add in 321X and then they'll release 321 after CitizenCon's done? Gotcha. Right. No, okay. Well, I hope soon for 321. Just because I always like when they bring something out because it just means they can start like working towards the next thing. Just give me more stuff. That's what I want. What if they made a combat variant of the... Oh, is that minables or is that cargo? Salvage, sorry. That's a... What the hell? That's chevron markers. These dead players? What the hell? Oh, okay. So panels have little chevrons now, like they're... Like with players. There's like... Yeah, the salvage panels here and they've all got little chevron triangles. Because I was like, are there 4 dead people in space? Like, no, the panels just show up as... That's weird. That's very weird. Just confirm. For a moment, I was like, did a fight go down here? Was there like a dev thing where like a whole bunch of people fight and they all got blown up? But no, just panels. Being weird. Being weird. Is the one that you went into the M2 or the C2? Because you were talking about an armory before. He said to the wind. All right. Show me potato salad. Please have oodles of cargo. It's getting kind of tiring, only having a few crates of gold. I was briefly, I was just asking, because you mentioned armory before, and I was, because I'm looking at an M2, and I was like, is this the one you're talking about that had the armory? Alright, let's see what this M2's rocking. Hoping for some big crates, even if only just for the fun of moving them. Just scan, you rat bastard. Come on, man. Unreasonable. Might have to do the old manual open just to, yep, do the old manual open so I cannot scan it. Hope they get that scanning feature fixed before they bring in like the whole scanning suite that some exploration ships are supposed to have. That's gonna be annoying. You guys can scan whole planets, but it doesn't work unless you're looking at a specific spot. Okay. Cool.
Engines off.
Whatever happened to them fixing our star chart? Or are they just waiting till there's actual other systems out? Yeah, 4.0. Oof. Oh. We might not even be alive for 4.0. Yep. They'll never know. Yep. Making you out to be some sort of madman. It's all part of my elaborate plan. Alright. Show me potato salad. Don't be empty. Okay. Not empty. We got 2 32 SCU containers. Potentially 3. What's this one here? Hopper. Ugh. Copper. Ugh. Why do you hate freedom? Tungsten. Ugh. It's almost as bad. Tungsten. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Our citizen. Copper. Ugh. Copper. Ugh. Quartz. Ugh. It's ridiculous. Quantanium. I'll take quantanium. The 1 crate of quantanium. Thank you. Random, go away. Tungsten, go away. Quartz, go away. Random, go away. Random, go away. Literally 1 SU quantanium. What's even the point, bro? Yeah, I know, but I'm unnecessarily flying around this big, beautiful ship. Can't even fold out only 1 spindle. Got them all out. What medium-ish sized cargo ship do I want to grab? Do I want to grab a Corsair? Or something else? What'd you do now? Okay. I do not have a med gun. I got pens though. Okay, sick. Okay. On my way. Okie dokie. Oh, I did that weird thing where it gets back up. Nice. All good. Oh, yep. I've had that happen. It's good times. Got a Drake Corsair that's at your position, sharing the mission. On my way there. Because why not? Cause why not? You know? Pile Drive said he would have joined us today, but he was too busy. Most, I think it's because he hates us. He just dislikes us both. Completely understandable. Completely understandable. Still, hurtful.
Quantum travel engaged.
Time for that TS2 quantum jump, baby! Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Quantum fuel at 75%.
75% quantum fuel. I guess while I'm near you as well, I can offload this junk to you. I might go get a slice of cheese from the fridge. Be back in a second, guys. I got 2 slices of cheese. Oh man, my watch just made fun of me and said, "Good job exercising." So I got up out of my seat and went and got some cheese. That's disheartening. Thanks, Samsung. Appreciate your mockery. So rude. I wonder how much money they're making in the wake of a disaster. Oh yeah. I didn't realize for so long I was flying around with the base quantum driving this thing. And then you certainly notice the difference when you jump up to the military drive. Because it is much nicer. Much nicer. Yeah, if you're done moving stuff out of your one, yeah. So I can just offload the stuff from this guy into your ship. Because I don't have very much on my LC. A disgustingly small quantity of commodities. Embarrassing, in fact. I'm pretty sure I've spent more money on more ships than you have because you've just been running one ship. So I'm running at a deficit, I think. Oh, I'm not too concerned about the money. I'm just sad that I've not found anything good. Just sad. Well, you gotta save up for your carrack. You can get your ship that you can't open up to put cargo in or out of.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh. Gotta shave my head this weekend. I'm so lazy, I'm not looking forward to it. So much work.
Quantum travel engaged.
Get a perm. Is that the response to wanting no hair? Oh, well, I don't have enough hair to give it body, I don't think. That's why I shave my head mostly, because I'm thinning. Oh, I getcha. Just making fun of me. Okay. I see. So hurtful. So mean. It's underwhelming now, the whole sea, but when I'm moving some cargo between systems, and I'm sitting there celebrating my 57th birthday, boy oh boy, I'm gonna be the one laughing. This scene would look so much better if there wasn't space dust. What? You playing any other games of late? Turnip? Turnip? Negative. Only the Citizen of Stars. Fair enough. If it brings you joy. I've been itching for like a shooter, but most of them are frustrating. I was like, oh, what if I got back into COD? And I was like, every time I try, I'm just so disappointed in it. So, I reinstalled Hunt Showdown. I was like, maybe I'll play this. But so far, no dice. No dice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gotcha. Ooh. I'm starting to get the yawns. I think the extra light is starting to slow my brain down. I had 2 slices of cheese just now. Got nutrients. It's got like protein and stuff. Did you not do that yet? You keep seeing I do that. Oh, true. Well, I'm probably going to wrap up on the stream soon, so I don't want to go for a wild amount of time. So if we want to sell all this, then you can take a break and get your food, so you can get some food in you. Okay. I think, yeah, I usually try to keep the streams so far at the 2-hour mark, just so I don't burn myself out on it. Alright, let's see what old Corsair has. I think I'll get the Corsair next. I like the... Wait, did they bump the... They said they were going to bump up the cargo space in the Corsair. Have they done that yet? Apparently the cargo space is going to bump it up. Yeah, it's like 90 or something. I don't know where I heard that. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just because like it had a very large cargo area, but they kept such a wide kind of gap around the edges of it. They were like, oh, we can probably fit some more in. Player where? Okay. Is it like a salvageable ship or? Yeah. You said there's another player out here. Oh, okay. Oh, you're all good. Unless it's that same thing that I had with the salvageable panels. It's showing up as that. Some weird HUD things going on. But also it makes sense because this does seem to be like one of the primary areas where they have a lot of the larger 20 SU of Bexolite, 10 of corundum, 4 of quartz, 1 of tungsten. So Bexolite, I guess. Nice. Beautiful. Well, I'll get in position so I'm not in the way, and you just load into your ship and then take the stuff off my ship. If you want to leave the drugs off of your ship so you can just go sell this all without getting scanned, you can. Up to you. I don't think there's a lot of drugs on the ship. I don't think there's like enough drugs on the ship. You totally got to take it, man. I think it's like 1 or 2 things. I think it wasn't even a maze. I think it was like neon or something. So it's like pretty trash. Yeah, but like the time it spends you like coming back and yeah, unless it's maze or weave legs, it's probably not even worth the time, honestly. Honestly. Let's see what I've got on my one. Grecium. Barrel. Let's begin throwing stuff toward. Oh, wait till you park first. And I'll throw stuff towards you. Grab this stuff off my ship and we can just. Or I guess I'll fly this back. Just because otherwise it'll take forever to pull it in. Being the ship that it is. 45-minute turnaround. Woof. What else have I got? Grecium, more. Grecium. Neon's the one, like 2 SU of neon that there, because I don't really care about it. Gold, that's right, I got some gold too. Yeah. Make a bit of cash out of all this Grecium. Neon, go away. Neon, yeah, 6 SU of neon, hardly worth anything. Gold. Neon. Quantanium. Makes the universe go round. Gold. It's a shame you can't whale shark all of these crates. Just like scoop past them, pick them up without like destroying your ship. That'd be cool. Okay, that's kind of cool, although annoying. There's torches on the side of the panels, so it shoots out from the side, but it doesn't like go. Yeah, interesting. Okay, still bright as hell. Right, I'm gonna start slow space eating some stuff towards your ship. Slow space yeet. Yeet. Is Grecium one of those things that Americans have a dumb word for, so they call it agricum instead? You spell agricum. Okay. Alright, Cletus. Say it right. Oh, do you want to hear the most, like, out of all the times anyone has ever corrected the way I pronounce words, the most wanky one I've ever experienced is when I said the word pronunciation, and he's like, "You mean pronunciation?" I was like, "Really, dude?" Really? Yeah, it's like a deep dive into making fun of the way someone pronounces something. You're like, wow, you even went like with the word about the thing that you're doing. Cool. You must be real pleased with yourself. Yeah, right? Yeah, he was a bit of a twat. He was not very good with people. Not very good with people at all. Yeah, I always remember that one. It's so dumb. I wonder if the tractor beams on ships are going to be like more powerful. So if you know, have you played Hard Space Shipbreaker? Oh, good game. You can use like your little tractor beam, you can actually like hit a button so it does like a concussive push, so it pushes it harder and faster. That'd be cool in this. Just yeet crates of people. Like you. Are the crates on above the Corsair just the trashy ones you got rid of? Okay. So I don't add those to the collection by accident. Okay. I'm just sending stuff towards your C2's tongue. It's whale shark's open jaw. Yeet. Yeah. Yep, I'm moving them now. You just might not see it straight away because it does seem to be a little bit desyncy. The big 4x4 one or 2x2x2, that's a Grecium. Yeah, the big cube is a Grecium. Oh yeah. Some more gold. Put a gold real close to the front there. And if you're doing gold specifically. Okay. Dear gold. I think that's all the gold. Okay, yep. So 2 gold in front of you. One of 1 and 1 of 2. Gonna put the Grecium just a step behind it. Just a smidge. Just a little kitty whisker away. And some barrel off to the side there. Oh, nope. Come back, barrel. You with your storm and organizational skills. There's a single solitary box of Quantanium that is above the ship's tongue. And the rest, I believe, is all within your line of sight. Perfecto. Head back towards my completely superfluous yet amazing hull C. I would love to ram a ship with my hull C one day. Just really just have one of my allies being attacked and just use myself as a giant torpedo. Even better, just so it just sends scrap everywhere. Creates a minefield. That'd be pretty cool. Viva la revolution! Time to fold up. So cool. So cool. Yes, sir. That's, yeah. That's all the good stuff that's in front of your ship. There's a bunch of neon off to the side, but that's probably not worth your time, honestly, because then you gotta, like, avoid the lull. So I figure I just fly this guy back to Everest? Question mark? Eventually, when I get to Everest, there's gonna be, like, enough copper to buy. Because every time I go there, there's, like, 400 SCU left. I'm like, okay, so people are just running out a bunch of copper. Cool. Cool. I didn't want to sell anything with my hull anyway. All these rich bastards with their hull Cs doing cargo and I don't get a chance. Oh. Down with the bourgeoisie.
Quantum travel engaged.
All right, chat, you beautiful, wonderful people. Thanks for hanging out in my first stream in a month or two. Oh, a while. It's been a while. I shall do my best to make these mildly more frequent and get back into the habit of doing hopefully at least one stream a week, just to say hey. So long as Star Citizen treats me well. I don't know if I enjoy streaming the other games quite as much, but we'll see how we go. So if you're watching this live, thank you so much for hanging out. You guys are awesome. If you're watching this after the fact, hello. Sorry you missed me. I'll try to be more consistent so you guys can actually catch me live. You know, but as always, be good to each other. Stay beardy. And I'll catch you next time.